Welcome to Civils Online, your affordable personal coach. This is part of Civils Exam Current Affairs series, and this is your daily dose of current affairs. So, this is for the date Friday, 19 February 2016. So, reading complete newspaper can be hectic and time consuming. So, for this reason, every day we select one or two topics from the newspaper and we will name it as topic of interest and which will be discussed in detail along with case in point and important terms out of this topic are given to give you exactly what you need to focus upon. So, let's look at today's topic of interest. It is Lodha Committee report. Will BCCI fall in line for the sake of cricket? So BCCI is a governing body of cricket in India, and there are recent allegations of corruption and other malpractices in BCCI. And the Lodha Committee report asks for many reforms in BCCI. On this background, let's see what is the case in point behind this issue. So BCCI, which governs cricket in India, is an independent body, and one has should not confuse that it's not a state. It's not a representative of a state. It's an independent body, and it's the richest cricket board in world. The game of cricket has been an important part in the lives of people in India, and it has crores of followers in its fan base, and it's said to inspire aspirations of young generation in India. The national team players are most sought after, and the game itself became a money-making industry with introduction of IPL, etc., with numerous success stories as well as controversies. BCCI, with its mammoth revenue and other mechanisms, it is influencing the world cricket and ICC. So let's look at that fact as well. And also there is a criticism that other games and sports are being neglected in the shadow of cricket. So ICC versus BCCI. ICC is the international body which governs cricket. So what are the allegations against BCCI? So the ECB, the Cricket Board of England, Cricket Australia, and BCCI are regarded as cricket's big three economic players. In 2009, ICC and BCCI were in disagreement over WADA, that is whereabouts clause. BCCI also against the umpire decision review system UDRS proposed by ICC. The BCCI has been known to use its power to influence certain ICC decisions. These included scheduling, player suspension, and ICC appointments. Cricket boards around the world criticized BCCI for its IPL because many of the signed players into these IPL teams and their schedules came in conflict with their national teams. And there are instances where the players were resigning to their national teams to take part in IPL. Even the BCCI openly requested ICC to make adjustments for IPL season in its international calendar, though it is not granted by ICC later. This is the influence of BCCI, and there are corruption cases in cricket as well, particularly in the world cricket and also in India as well. Match fixing in 2000, where Hansi Krone, Mohammad Azharuddin, and Salim Malik were banned from cricket. And since then, allegations of match fixing and spot fixing have cropped up sporadically. And India's IPL also faced many controversies. In 2010, the BCCI suspended Lalit Moli, the IPL chairman, for alleged acts of individual misdemeanors. The role of ICC chairman N. Srinivasan's son-in-law Gurunath Mayappan and Rajasthan Royals owner Raj Kundra were scrutinized for their role in IPL betting. So on this backdrop of corruption allegations and other allegations, uh, there is a committee formed by the Supreme Court to reform the cricket in India. So declaring that the spirit of cricket is larger than any individuals, their cricket franchises, or financial losses, the Supreme Court appointed Justice R.M. Lodha Committee and IPL cricket franchisees of India Cements Limited and Jaipur IPL Private Limited were suspended for 2 years. The Justice R.M. Lodha Committee made several groundbreaking recommendations to the Supreme Court. These include almost a complete restructuring of the BCCI, creation of a separate body to govern IPL, a ban on ministers or government servants holding posts in the BCCI, and many more, like as follows. These are all suggestions for BCCI. One has to see, how long BCCI is going to obey and implement these instructions. Appointment of a manager or CEO is suggested, and no proxy votes, and one state should have only one vote, and one person should only hold one post. No zonal rotation or nomination for BCCI president, and no zonal nomination for BCCI vice president. And if some individual becomes a BCCI official, he or she has to vacate the state association's post. And there should be an appointment of ethics officer and ombudsman, and also electoral officer for conducting elections in BCCI. Compliance to avoidance of conflicts, adherence to transparency, and BCCI should come under RTI. And there should be restrictions on ministers and government servants from assuming the office in BCCI. And induction of players should be encouraged, and women as well. Women and players induction into committees. Governing body should comprise nominated players. An independent selection panel which should comprise ex-cricketers and that won't be answerable to the governing body. And there should be ways to generate revenue as well, and mandatory updates to website, and each district to have a ground, and to make existing stadiums amenable to other sports as well. And there should be ad-free cricket on television. So these are the few of the groundbreaking suggestions given by Lodha Committee for reforming BCCI and enhance cricket in India. On this backdrop, let's see. Even technology influences the cricket game very much, and it has improved, and it also led to some controversies earlier. Let's see what kind of technologies are being used in cricket. There is snickometer, hotspot, hawk eye, pitch vision, spider cam, stump camera, ball spin RPM or rev counter, speed gun, bowling machine, LED bails are few of the technologies which change the game forever. And most recently, this umpire decision review system, UDRS or simply DRS, is in the news recently, and it's a technology-based system used in cricket for the sole purpose of reviewing controversial decisions made by the on-field umpires as to whether or not a batsman had been dismissed. It uses three technology components: hawk eye, and then hotspot and snickometer, to track the ball's trajectory, contact and sound of ball with bat or pad. However, like any other technology, these are not 100% accurate. ICC initially made the UDRS mandatory in all international matches, but later made its use optional so that the system would only be used if both teams agree. The ICC has agreed to continue to work on the technology and will try to incorporate its use in all the ICC events. Criticism against DRS. Generally, the DRS received positive response from players and coaches in general, but there are some doubts raised over its accuracy and dehumanization of game, etc. BCCI particularly is not favor of this system, as it believes that system is not 100% accurate. Even the captain MS Dhoni is against it. So this is about today's topic of interest, and let's see what are the important terms and whose definitions we should know for better understanding. So often the words game and sport are used interchangeably, but they are not one and the same. They are similar words, but there is a slight difference. So there is an overlap between the words games and sports. Generally, sports require some sort of physical effort of specialized skill, while games are more organized affairs with rules. So a game involves more than one person, and a sport pertains to only an individual's skills and performance. That is the difference between game and sport. Cricket. And I don't need to explain about what cricket is in India. So it's a bat and ball game played on a pitch, and there will be 11 players in each team. The main thing is like the game is played and followed by crores of people in many countries, making it the world's second most popular sport association football. The game is most popular in Australasia, England, the Indian subcontinent, the West Indies, and Southern Africa. These are the erstwhile colonies of British. So what is BCCI? Board of Control for Cricket in India is a national governing body for cricket in India. The board was formed in December 1928 as a society, and it is a consortium of state cricket associations, and these associations select their representatives who in turn elect the BCCI officials. BCCI organizes the following domestic cricket competitions in India, and the most famous ones are Ranji Trophy, Duleep Trophy, Irani Cup, among others. Even IPL is part of its domestic operations. What is ICC? International Cricket Council is the international governing body of cricket, and it has got 106 members, where only 10 members are full members that play test matches, and 38 associate members and 57 affiliate members. The ICC is responsible for the organization and governance of cricket's major international tournaments, and it appoints the umpires and referees, and it promulgates the ICC's code of conduct, and it coordinates action against corruption and match fixing. But the ICC does not control bilateral fixtures between member countries, and it does not govern domestic cricket in these member countries, and it does not make the laws of the game. The laws of the game cricket internationally remain under the control of Marylebone Cricket Club. So what is betting and who are bookies or bookmakers? Betting is an activity of predicting sports results and placing a wager on the outcome. Who is a bookie or bookmaker? It is an organization or a person that takes bets on sporting and other events at agreed upon odds. So what is match fixing? In cricket, match fixing occurs as a match is played to a completely or partially predetermined result, violating the rules of the game and often the law. In particular, players have been approached by bookmakers and bribed to throw matches or aspects of matches such as toss or provide other essential information. If proved guilty, the player will be banned by ICC or by the respective cricket boards to which the player belongs. So what is spot fixing? It's a more recent phenomenon, and it is the action or practice of dishonestly determining the outcome of a specific part of a match. Unlike the whole match, it's a specific part of the match or game before it is played. If proven guilty, the player will be banned by ICC or by the respective cricket boards to which the player belongs. So this is about today's topic of interest, BCCI and reforms ahead. So other news items of importance for today are JNU issue national flag to fly at all universities. Labour Ministry proposes a national authority for providing social security for entire population. Pakistan court looking into Mumbai attacks case orders authorities to produce 24 Indian witnesses. LED bulb could connect you to internet. The path-breaking technology of light fidelity uses light as a medium to carry data. Ustad Abdul Rashid Khan, the oldest performing musician and descendant of Tansen, died at the age 107. Belgium keen on joining Clean Ganga Drive. CCI, the Competition Commission of India, orders probe against Monsanto joint venture. Ministers meet to finalize draft civil aviation policy. And coming to international sphere, the important news items are: we are hurt by US decision to sell F-16 fighter aircrafts to Pakistan, says India's Defense Minister Manohar Parrikar. The privacy and data security is again into focus. In the US, the Google's Sundar Pichai and other tech companies back the tech giant Apple in battle over unlocking shooter's iPhone. Obama would be the first serving US president to visit Cuba after the visit of Calvin Coolidge in 1928. Turkey blames Quds for Ankara bomb attack. US-led strike kills 38 civilians in Syria. Venezuela hikes oil prices. 12-year jail for Maldives opposition leader. North Korea is preparing for attacks, says South Korea. So this is about today's daily dose of current affairs. You can also attend free online Civils Foundation course, February 2016 batch. The class timings are Monday to Friday, every evening 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So to join these classes, all you need is just a computer with internet. The login details for the class are at this website www.civilsonline2016.blogspot.in, or you just contact us at below contact details for any information on civils preparation. You can also subscribe to this Civils Online YouTube channel to get your daily dose of current affairs and other civils preparation videos. At the following link, click on this link to subscribe, or just simply type Civils Online in YouTube. It's a single word, no spaces, Civils Online. So this is Civils Online. Happy learning.